the gavel slammed down like a thunderclap, and the entire courtroom froze as the judge leaned forward with a smirk and said, "Son, this is no place for childish games. Why don't you sit down and let the grown-ups handle the law?" But what no one in that stuffy chamber realized, not the smirking HOA board members lined up in their suits, not the smug president with her pearl necklace glittering in the fluorescent lights, not even the bailiff who was trying to stifle a laugh, was that the so-called child standing in front of them was about to unleash a storm of legal brilliance they weren't prepared to face, because he wasn't just a teenager dragged into court by a power-hungry homeowners association. He was a genius who had spent years studying case law, loopholes, and statutes, while everyone else's age was busy playing video games, and he had walked into that courtroom not as a victim, but as an executioner with a briefcase full of evidence, sharp enough to slice through every lie, every fraudulent fine, every discriminatory tactic the HOA had weaponized against his family simply because they were black and refused to bow to intimidation in their own neighborhood. It had all begun 6 months earlier, on a humid summer morning in Maplewood Estates, suburban development with manicured lawns and a sprawling community pool, where the self-important HOA president stood on the sidewalk glaring at the Johnson family's garden as though it were a crime scene. Mrs. Johnson had planted a row of vibrant azaleas and sunflowers that stretched along their fence, and while most neighbors admired the color it brought to the block, Martha saw it as an affront to her power, because the Johnsons were the only black family in the neighborhood, and Martha had made it her mission to remind them that their presence would always be under scrutiny. Letters started first, an envelope slid into the mailbox with fines written in stiff, bureaucratic language. 154 unapproved landscaping. Visit our channel to watch the full video and see what happened next.